Stan in Tampa, Florida. Hey, Stan, what's on your mind?
Oh, yeah. I've been watching your show for quite a long time, and I finally decided to call today. And see, when I was a sophomore in college, I worked a lot on the Jimmy Carter, trying to get him elected.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
in '76, you mean?
We carried Tampa, and Florida won the election.
Yeah.
And do you think the 1980 election was stolen?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Google President Bani-Sadr, Bani-Sadr, and Christian Science Monitor. The Christian Science Monitor did an interview with him a couple of years ago about the movie Argo. Actually, plug the word Argo, A-R-G-O, into your Google search, and it'll pop right up. It'll be at the top of the list.
Oh.
And the president, the former president of Iran, pointed out to the Christian Science Monitor that this is 1980, during the election, while Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan are fighting against each other, right? During that time, going up to November, this was in August, before November. In August, Bani-Sadr runs for president of Iran on the platform of freeing the hostages. And he wins with 79% of the vote. The vast majority of the Iranian people wanted the hostages freed. They didn't want to get in a fight with the United States. So he goes to the Ayatollah and he says, okay, I'm president now, and I'm going to free the hostages. And the Ayatollah said to him, and he tells this story, the Christian Science Monitor, it's right there. You can read it in black and white. And the Ayatollah says to him, no, we're not going to release the hostages because we made a deal with with the Reagan campaign that we would hold the hostages until Ronald Reagan is elected president. And in exchange for that, they would sell us spare parts for the American-made military equipment that we have, because under the Shah, we had supplied their military. So they had American jets, American tanks, American missiles, and they needed spare parts and they needed weaponry. And that became Iran-Contra. I mean, we sold them those weapons for 6 years. We were selling weapons to the Iranians illegally. Finally got busted for it, and Reagan then was using that money to run guns down to Central America for the Contras, to kill communists and to bring cocaine back up into the United States that ended up in our inner cities. I mean, it was obscene what happened under Ronald Reagan, but it's no secret that there has not been a legitimately elected Republican president of the United States since Dwight Eisenhower. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I could go through the whole long list and explain exactly why each one of these guys basically stole an election. Stan, thanks for the call. Great to hear from you. We'll be back.